morning. I should do that before I turn on. Good morning. Oh, there's Maisie back there. I'm Barbara. Welcome. It is Tuesday, September 29th. And my shirt doesn't have all black in it. It's got a big flower on it, but I'm wearing black today. I bought these quite some time ago. They're very light. They're kind of like rubbery. My voice is weird. And I feel like I have them on backwards. But I don't know. I guess I don't, because there's really only one way. Never mind. Some earrings are backwards depending on the ear, but that's not the kind of backwards these are. And it feel like. Anyway, I thought those were cool, textured. They're very light and bold. Brought Dennis his tea this morning. He said, "What do you have today? Do you have anything on the calendar?" I'm like, "No." Well, we do. We're going to have a Zoom call with his sister this afternoon. Hi, Vic. And, but I said it's cleaning week, so I'm going to start working on my cleaning project, I hope. And I bought canvases and ribbon and a staple gun yesterday. So I have supplies to do some crafting, some of not my normal crafting, but crafting, and plus I have, of course, my knitting and everything else. So I don't plan on going out unless my mother-in-law needs something. Otherwise, I'm home. We had a wonderful time at our friends last night. We had such a good time. I drank too much wine. But we had a very lovely time. It was so nice to be out and just talking. Of course, I talk every day, but you know what I mean. So it turned out to be a warm afternoon yesterday, and not a cloud in the sky. We were sitting there. We were expecting something like this, and it turned out to be lovely and gorgeous and warmish. So I wore my jumpsuit, but I brought my Material Girl along, and I put that on later as we were sitting out there, and I got a little chilly. So I had my Material Girl on over my jumpsuit, which turned out to look really cute, which I knew it would. So really happy with my sweaters. It's a very strange out here. It's completely cloud covered. It feels very close, and everything looks damp. The deck looks damp. The sidewalk looks damp. I thought, oh, it must have rained. But I slept last night. You didn't hear it rain. But it could have been heavy dew, because the chair isn't wet. Right, girls? What do you think? Why do you think it's so wet out here? Here's my girls. Who are you sniffing her butt for? Yeah. In case she changed to somebody else overnight. All right. You gonna say no? You're not. You're just gonna wrestle over here. Are you gonna? Hey, come and say hi. There we go. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. All right, go wrestle over there. You're gonna cause an earthquake on my phone. So anyway, so that's my. So my plans for today are to do a few things around the house, maybe, and start to think about my earring holding system. I was in Joann's and I only had 10 minutes. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Turned out to be not. I was 5 minutes late for my physical therapy because the line in Joann's was really long. To check out on a Monday at 2:30. Anyway, they had stretched canvas of the shape that I thought I wanted. You know, I wanted something a little thinner and longer. They had one for $18. And I'm like, okay, fine. And then next door, they had a set of 5 that were not exactly the shape I wanted, but were an okay size for $23. And since I had been thinking I might need 2, I got the 5, so now I have 5. I mean, I don't need 5, but there are things you can do with it. I'm sure I'll find other things. Maybe I'll even paint, who knows. So I got 5. And a roll of ribbon. I got kind of a burlap-y kind of ribbon with holes about that wide. The holes aren't that wide, the ribbon's that wide. Thinking that would be easy. So I'm trying to picture what I'm going to do with it and trying to sketch it out in my mind and maybe sketch it out on paper to kind of give myself an idea. And maybe figure out how to zhuzh it up a little. Who knows? But that's what I ran in and out to get at Joann's. And I was in Home Depot and got myself a staple gun so I can fix my that was a shit idea up and put that actually up. I've already called that a finished object, which it wasn't. So if I finish it, I can call it a finished object in my podcast, even though I already called it a finished object. Ooh, and it's time to put buttons on my sweater. Put those buttons on. That sweater and those buttons ended up in a project bag, which is out of sight, out of mind. Get those out and do that. Figure out the best way to put those buttons on. There's a bug in my coffee. Not anymore. Neighbor's talking. So, not much new around here. Maybe I'm done. I hear birds. Lots of bugs. I don't think I'm hearing cicadas anymore, but I could be wrong about that. So I'm feeling cheerful and I feel fine, but I apparently don't have anything else to say. I can't think of a damn thing. So I guess I'll stop. Everybody's going to be worried. Oh no, she's only talked for 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Of course, my video often goes on another 5 minutes after I said, I guess I'm done. I'm one of those people, you know. Oh, one more thing. Oh, one more thing. The only knitting I did yesterday was working on Janine's boxy. But it's nice to have a project like that where you can just sit and work on it and feel like you've accomplished something without having to think or, you know, be extremely present in the moment. Okay. I think I'm going to call it a day. Maybe I'll do a few things today. It could happen. Could happen. And maybe I'll have something to talk about tomorrow. Or not. We'll see. I'm running out of things to say. But if I make any progress on any of my projects, I'll show you. How about that? We'll see. Maybe that'll be an incentive. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe and healthy. And here we are. Almost the end of September. Tomorrow's the last day. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you stay well. Please stay safe and stay sane.